Hi guys, welcome to Tiano, beautiful Tiano. It's a misty, rainy, a little bit rainy, cold, kind of cold day, and nevertheless, I have really cool news, and some of you already know what's happening in November of this year. I'm taking a team on an anti-human trafficking awareness trip to Thailand and Cambodia, and it's going to be November 1st to November 13. A whole 13 days. We will go. We'll spend some time in Thailand, and then for the first time, I'm going to go to Cambodia as well. And both of those countries, as most of you know, are hubs for human trafficking. So it's really, really significant, and I believe that it will add so much significance to your life and so much value, because it's one thing to read in the books and watch the movies and read the statistics, and another thing to be on the ground and getting in touch and hearing the stories from survivors and who people who are currently also in sexual exploitation industry and in human trafficking. And we will also be able to connect with some agencies on the ground who are doing the work, some phenomenal abolitionists who dedicated their lives to making a difference, those Davids who are taking the giants of darkness down. And it's going to be such a privilege to meet with them and hear firsthand from them what they're doing, and also walk the streets and be able to love on people. And I think just like what happened for me a couple of years ago when for the first time I went to Thailand, I thought I knew so much about human trafficking and sexual exploitation, but God just broke my heart and on a different, absolutely different level. And that's why now I am so passionate about not only doing the work that I'm doing, combating that huge giant, right? But also bringing teams together and speaking out about the dream of abolishing the slavery in our time. And one person can only make that much difference, but imagine if all of us who are like-minded and dream to take the giant down come together. Oh, we can do so much with that. And that's one of the reasons why I am leading that trip to Thailand and Cambodia, and I'm so hoping that you will come and join me to Thailand and Cambodia. It's only 13 days, but I know it's such a huge sacrifice for so many of us because there is a cost involved, but I believe that it will add so much value and so much significance into your life. And so if you are already on if you already know that you're coming, that's fantastic. And if you're considering to come, let me know, because there are some prerequisites that people need to do in order to be qualified to come with me, and there's reasons why. There are 3 books on the prerequisites that needs to be read. There are 2 essays and there are 2 documentaries, and regardless of whether you're going to come or not, that material will add so much depth into understanding what we're fighting against and what also can be done, because I think sometimes people get so overwhelmed by, oh my goodness, it's a huge giant, what can we do? And I'm like, there is so much we can do, but first would be gaining a knowledge of what we are standing against. It's human trafficking. It's actually so complex. There is so many dynamics. There's so many spheres of to this horrible atrocity and exploitation. And I think the type of people that I would love to take with me on a trip is the type of people who are hungry to know more. And then it's an absolutely divine revelation comes in place with that, and I believe Holy Spirit will guide you and lead you as you work on those prerequisites. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to include a link to prerequisites and to our schedule, our itinerary, with that video as well. And I'm just encouraging you to share with some people who you think might really benefit from this trip, and encourage them to, whether it's you, whether some of your friends, or whether God will just place someone in your heart to let them connect with you, because we really have only a couple of months left, and there are quite a few prerequisites, and then we have to also do some practical stuff. So I'm really hoping to get the ball rolling and hope to bring a team of abolitionists and like-minded, like-hearted people with me on the trip, because I think, just like for me, it's been a life-changing experience to see for myself what's happening. I believe it will add so much value and significance to your life as well. So I hope to see you with me on this trip. And if for some reason you can't, please still work on prerequisites, read those books, watch the documentaries, because they are, man, they will change the way you think and look at life, I think. So I love you guys, and stay in touch. Cheers. And here's more of Tiano.